Hello students, in this video lecture, I am going to discuss about the acceleration due to gravity. The acceleration produced in a free falling body due to force of gravity is called acceleration due to gravity. It can be expressed as a small g is equal to gm by r square, where m is equal to mass of the earth or other planets, r is the radius of the earth or other planets. Capital G is universal gravitational constants. Its value is equal to 6.673 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. It doesn't depend on the mass of the body. Now, derivation of expression of acceleration due to gravity. Consider an object of mass m moving freely near the earth's surface. The force of gravity between the body and the earth F is equal to gmm by r square. The force on the body F is equal to ma, therefore A is equal to F by m. From first and second, A is equal to gmm by r square into 1 by m to m will be cancelled, therefore A is equal to gm by r square. Here acceleration is produced due to force of gravity, therefore a small a is equal to a small z, therefore z is equal to gm by r square. Note first, z is equal to gm by r square, this is equal to 6.67 into 10 to minus 11 into 6 into 10 to power 24 divided by 6.4 into 10 to power 6 square. This is equal to 40.02 into 10 to power 13 divided by 40.76 into 10 to power 12. Now divide it, it is equal to 0.98 into 10, or it is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Now second note, acceleration due to gravity decreases with altitude and depth. As you go up and down from the surface of the earth, then the value of z decreases. Third, acceleration due to gravity decreases as we move from pole to the equator. So acceleration due to gravity changes due to shape of the earth also. So earth is like a oblate spheroid, and here the polar radius is less than equatorial radius, or we know that z is inversely proportional to r square, therefore gp is greater than g. Hence acceleration due to gravity at pole is greater than that of the equator. Now variation of z with altitude. The acceleration due to gravity near the surface of the earth, a small g is equal to gm by r square. This is first equation. At height h from the surface of the earth, the acceleration due to gravity g dash is equal to gm by r plus h whole square. Here we will take r common, gm by r into 1 plus h by r whole square, or we can write gm by r square into 1 by 1 plus h by r whole square, or this is equal to gm by r square into r square by r plus h whole square, or gm by r square is equal to a small g, therefore g dash is equal to z r by r plus h whole square. Here r by r plus h whole square is less than 1, so the value of z decreases, or this shows that the value of z decreases with altitude. Now one question. First, a body is taken to a height of 2 re from the surface of the earth, where re is the radius of the earth. If it is dropped from this height, what would be its acceleration? Answer, we know that z dash is equal to z re by re plus h. This is acceleration due to gravity at altitude, or according to question, h is equal to 2 re. Therefore z dash is equal to z re divided by re plus 2 re, or we can write re by 3 re whole square. Re to re will be cancelled, that is 9.8 by 9, or this is equal to 1.1 meter per second square. So at next question, at what height from the surface of the earth the value of acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 8? According to question, g dash is equal to z by 8, or we know g dash is equal to z r by r plus h whole square, or g by 8 is equal to g into r by h whole square. G to g will be cancelled. 1 by 8 is equal to r by r plus h whole square, or 1 by root 8 is equal to r by r plus h, implies r plus h is equal to 2 root 2 r. Take r to right side, h is equal to 2 root 2r minus r. Take r common, 2 root 2 minus 1 into r. Value of root 2 is 1.414, or r is equal to 6400 kilometer, or it is equal to 1.828 into 6400, or if you multiply it, it is equal to 11,699.2 kilometer. Approximately it is equal to 11,700 kilometer. Now variation of z with depth from the surface of the earth. Here a point is taken at depth d from the surface of the earth, where acceleration due to gravity is assumed to be z dash. We know that acceleration due to gravity near the surface of the earth, g is equal to gm by r square. Now first of all, we will calculate the mass of the earth at depth d. The mass per unit volume of the earth, that is equal to m by 4 by 3 pi r cube. Therefore mass of the earth at depth d, m dash is equal to m by 4 by 3 pi r cube into 4 by 3 pi r small cube is 4 by 3 pi r small cube. Now m dash is equal to m r cube divided by capital R cube. Now acceleration due to gravity at depth d, g dash is equal to g m dash by r square, or we can write g r square into m r cube by r cube, or gm by r cube into a small r by capital R. Gm by r square, that is equal to z r minus d by r, or we can write g dash is equal to z 1 minus d by r. This shows that acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth. Now at center of the earth, d is equal to r, or g dash is equal to g 1 minus r by r, or that is 1 minus 1, that is 0. Therefore g dash is equal to 0. Hence acceleration due to gravity becomes 0 at the center of the earth. Now I am going to discuss how g will vary from center of the earth to height h. Inside the earth, g dash is equal to g 1 minus d by r, or g r minus d by r. R minus d is equal to a small r. Here small g and capital R constant. Therefore g dash is directly proportional to a small r. It means that acceleration due to gravity varies directly inside the surface of the earth, or it is a straight line. Now above the surface of the earth, g dash is equal to z r by r plus h whole square. R plus h is equal to a small r. Therefore g r square by a small r square. Therefore g dash is inversely proportional to a small r square. It means that acceleration due to gravity varies inversely as a square of distance from the surface of the earth, and in graph it will come like a curve. So above this, inside this earth surface, that is a straight line. Above it will be the curve line. So acceleration due to gravity will be maximum at the surface of the earth. Now question is that at what depth from the surface of the earth the value of acceleration due to gravity becomes half. According to question, g dash is equal to g by 2, or formula is known, g dash is equal to z 1 minus d by r. Now g by 2 is equal to z 1 minus d by r, or 1 by 2 is equal to 1 minus d by r, or g to z will be cancelled, d by r is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2, or this is equal to d by r is equal to 1 by 2, or d is equal to r by 2. Radius of earth is known, that is equal to 6400 by 2, 3200 kilometer. So inside the earth at 3200 kilometer, the acceleration due to gravity will become half. Now I am going to differentiate between universal gravitational constant, that is a capital G, and acceleration due to gravity, a small g. Now first difference, universal gravitational constant is denoted by capital G. So capital G is the universal gravitational constant and a small g is the acceleration due to gravity. Second difference, capital G is equal to the force of attraction between two bodies of unit masses separated by unit distance. But acceleration due to gravity is the acceleration produced in a free falling body due to gravitational pull of the earth. Third, universal gravitational constant capital Z is value remains same at all places, but acceleration due to gravity decreases with altitude and depth or moving from pole to the equator on the surface of the earth. The value of capital Z is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, and value of acceleration due to gravity near the surface of the earth is 9.8 meter per second square. Fifth, its SI unit is Newton meter square per kg square, or SI unit of acceleration due to gravity is meter per second square. Universal gravitational constant cannot be zero, but acceleration due to gravity can be zero at the center of the earth. Universal gravitational constant is a scalar quantity, but universal gravitational constant is a scalar quantity, but acceleration due to gravity is a vector quantity. Now I am going to discuss about the equations of motions for a free falling body. So as the acceleration is constant, we can use the equations for downward motion. B is equal to u plus gt, h is equal to ut plus half gt square, or third v square is equal to u square plus 2gh. For a body moving upward motion, that is equal to v is equal to u minus gt, h is equal to ut minus half gt square, or third v square is equal to u square minus 2gh. Thank you. More details we will discuss in next video lecture. Thank you.